What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Steezy Smith in the building, and today I want to talk about why I feel like front office personnel, not the players of professional sports leagues, should be drug tested. Simple reason being, Bill O'Brien of the Houston Texans, the head coach, the GM, literally, this man is letting his emotions get the best of him. I could do a better job of running the football team. GM Cassie, put me in, coach. Literally, I mean, this man. We all know about the whole DeAndre Hopkins debacle. We're over that. I'm not tripping about the trade. It's all about the package that he got in return. He didn't get fair value. They got a second-round pick, a running back whose prime was about 4 years ago, and we look at his production from the last 3 years. It doesn't even add up to what he did in 2016. He's vastly overpaid. He lost his job to a third stringer. And he's going to be the centerpiece of the package for a top 3 receiver in NFL football. Your quarterback's favorite weapon, one of his best friends on a football team. Guys around the league. OBJ, he was traded for a first-round pick, a third-round pick, and a starting strong safety in Jabril Peppers. Stephon Diggs traded away for a first-round pick, a fourth-round pick, a fifth-round pick, and a future fourth-round pick, fifth-round pick, and a sixth-round pick. And there was that deal for Laramie Tunsil where they traded 2 first-round picks, a second-round pick, and a backup offensive tackle for a good but not great left tackle, and Laramie Tunsil, Kenny Stills, and a future 4th-round pick. There was that trade where they traded a future 3rd-round pick for Carlos Hyde, who was unhappy in Cleveland because of his role, and now that you're bringing in DJ, he's going to be unhappy again. There was that deal for Carlos Hyde. They traded away a starting offensive guard, A team like the Houston Texans, who's long had one of the worst offensive lines in football, they traded away a starter on that line for a running back in Carlos Hyde, who, while he had a career in Houston, he didn't re-sign with the team. He's gone. He's not coming back. And then there was that deal for Brandon Cooks. I'm not going to lie. When I first saw the trade, I thought it was decent. It was an okay trade because you had to somewhat salvage for that boneheaded decision to trade a top 3 receiver in football who has the best hands in football. But when I saw the trade terms, you traded away a second-round pick for a guy who had the worst season of his career last year. He's had 5 or 6 known concussions, and he's been traded all these times in the last couple of years. There has to be a reason why these teams are trading him. But don't get it twisted. He's still solid. I just don't know if he could be the number 1 for this football team. I think that his best years are behind him. And you traded away the second-round pick that you pretty much got in that DeAndre Hopkins deal for Brandon Cooks. So essentially, the swap was DeAndre Hopkins for Brandon Cooks. I think that today, if Bill O'Brien was to be drug tested, he will fail it. And so professional sports leagues, MLS, NFL, NBA, stop drug testing these players. Drug test the front office personnel. Bill O'Brien is all you need to see. Look at all these crazy moves. I feel like Deshaun Watson, he should be requesting a trade. He should want out. Bill O'Brien, what's next? Are you going to trade him for Mitch Trubisky?